Hello, I'm Janet Ray Humphrey of Age Without Limits Yoga, and we're here in my kitchen today. Logistically, setting up the camera is turning out to be quite a problem because I have a big window here and I can't get a good picture if I face the window. So there may be a few little adjustments, moving things around, which I'll do the best I can to edit out. But I wanted to show you what you can do in your own kitchen to make your body feel better. Right now, you're only seeing the lower half of me, but that's the part that's important here for these poses. I'm standing with my feet parallel, hip distance apart, and my hands are a little bit wider than my shoulders. So coming up to the toes and taking the heels down. Coming up to the toes and taking the heels down. Up to the toes, taking up one hand, and I'm just lifting it up and putting it on the cabinet. Come up to the other hand, and then maybe I can take one arm away from the cabinet, and maybe I can take the other one away, and then come back down. For the wrists, if you come up to your fingertips and pull those fingertips towards you, you can feel this. If you come up and pull the fingertips towards you, you can take the head of the arm bones back and feel this between your shoulder blades. So pulling those fingertips towards you, up on the heels, pulling your breastbone forward, keeping your belly lifted. You can get a nice little workout here, keeping that up nice and high. And then you could take one hand away and maybe take the other one away. I don't keep my balance very long. Okay. Okay, step 1 foot forward, bend the knee over the ankle, the other foot back. Square your hips to the front, be on your fingertips, and I can actually step back a little bit further here, pushing my heel, and I'm adjusting it. Here's where the tiles on the floor are handy, because you can really see whether your heel is over your ankle. And your heel is behind your toes, your front heel is over the ankle. Lift your heart up, bring the shoulder blades on the back. So again, I'm pulling my hands back so my heart goes forward. And then straighten one leg. Maybe if you can get around the cabinet, you can lift your toes up and put the toes on the cabinet and bow forward. So this will stretch the hamstrings. Inhale, come back up. Set your foot down. Now I have a drawer here. Pull that drawer out. Put your heel up on the drawer. Whoa. Let's get the drawer to stay still. And bow forward. Oh my goodness. You can get a lovely, lovely stretch here. Maybe you have a step in your house you can put your heel up on and bow forward, feeling that stretch in the back of your leg. Set your foot back so you can have both feet back. Take your sitting bones back. Bring your hands flat on the counter. Make sure your feet are hip width apart. And take your sitting bones back. Feet parallel, hip distance apart. Again, you can use those tiles to help you. Maybe put your thumbs right on the edge of the counter. So you can push that counter. Take your sitting bones back, lift your elbows, look down at the floor. Really work those sitting bones back, melting your heart down. Maybe you walk in place here. And then step your left foot forward, Front knee over the ankle, heel behind the toes, back up on the fingertips, pulling your heart forward, lifting long in the spine. Straighten the front leg, lift the toes up, bow forward, pushing your back heel down. Set your foot down, bend the knee over the ankle, lift up. Let's pull the drawer out again so we can get that stretch on the other side. Putting your heel up and bowing forward. Taking the sitting bones back, toes up. Inhale, lift up. Set your foot down, maybe come back again with your thumbs on the edge of the counter. Feet parallel, hip distance apart. Work those sitting bones back. Come up on your toes. Take your heels down, come up on your toes. Take your heels down. Take your bottom to the right. Inhale, come back to center. Take your bottom to the left. Inhale, come back to center. Step your right foot forward. Closing the drawer here. Step your left foot forward. Take your hands up to the cabinet and reach all the way up. Maybe walk forward a bit so you get a nice stretch here. All the way up, and then bring your arms down. Roll your shoulders back. So I have a corner here in my kitchen. So you could do the same thing on the corner. If you'd like to get a stretch at the top of the chest, you can take your arms out wide and walk back, and then bring your heart down into that corner so you get a stretch across the front of your chest. It makes my kitchen look kind of funny. Come down, come back up. I'm here at the kitchen sink. The great thing about the kitchen sink is you can hold on to this kitchen sink and get a really beautiful stretch. Your hands can wrap around this kitchen sink. Stand in front of your kitchen sink, come into your mountain pose, shoulder blades on your back, lift your arms up. Now you have to be a little careful here because you may have cabinets, you may have sink in the way. Bring your arms out into cactus. Your hand should be wider than your shoulders. Your thumbs are on the edge. Step back with your left foot, your front foot. You may want to walk it forward to your knee is over your ankle. Your other foot is back. And you can come up and down on that back heel. Straighten the front leg, lift your elbows, bow forward. Inhale, bend your knee over the ankle, lift up, step back, have both feet back, have your feet parallel, your elbows up, your sitting bones back. Now, you can pull with your hands and press with your thumbs and feel this marvelous extension of your spine. Marvelous extension of your spine. And work here to straighten your legs as best you can, rooting those heels down, maybe walk in place, bending one knee then the other. Take your bottom to the right. Inhale, come back to center. Take your bottom to the left. Inhale, come back to center. Step your opposite foot forward. Lift your heart up. Your back in your runner's lunge. Step forward. Bring your hands to your shoulders. and lift them up. Come out into cactus and bring your arms down. So it takes a little bit of extra effort here to work in the kitchen, but I love the counter. You can do the same thing in your bathroom counter. But wherever you've got something to hold on to, you can get lots of good stretching. Join me for more yoga at agewithoutlimit.net/classes. We have videos, we have classes online. I'd love to see you there. Have a great day. Bye.